Good morning, everyone. It's great to have you join with us for VKids today. And if you're in person, it's great to have you with us. If you're joining us online, it's great to have you with us as well. And Hamilton, how are you doing? Are you doing good? Yeah, what have you been up to this summer? You went to the beach, did you? I know that you like surfing. Did you go surfing? No, you didn't. Why not? You forgot to bring your surfboard. Oh dear, Hamilton. Never mind, maybe next time. Guys, today we're starting a whole new series about how we were made by God and God made the whole world. So we're going to learn all about creation today. But before we do that, we have got a brand new segment for you, which I think you're really going to enjoy. It's where Amanda and I are going to do different challenges. So I'm just going to go straight into it. So let's see what our challenge is for today.
Hi VKids, welcome to the inaugural Amanda
versus Fiona.
We are doing a new challenge in our VKids, and this challenge is the smell challenge. So inside each of these boxes is a very, probably not so nice smelling situation. And Fiona and I have to guess what it is based on how it smells. And whoever gets the most guesses right as to the smell inside is the winner. And the loser gets a pie in the face.
And we don't know. Someone else has filled these boxes for us, so we have no idea what is in the box.
It's a little scary. So,
okay.
Here we go, Fiona.
Box
the
number
inaugural
one.
challenge.
Right.
Box number one.
Okay, we're gonna smell it through the little gap in the box.
Each side. Oh, yeah. Ew, I think that's.
I'm gonna guess like fish.
I think it's tuna fish, like chicken of the sea. Like,
shall I look?
That was terrible.
Sardines.
Oh, that is so nasty.
Who wins that one?
That's probably you because you said fish. That's disgusting.
Okay. One for me.
Can we take that off the table?
Anyway, right, second one. You ready? Not like bleach, like a pine floor cleaner.
Pine saw.
Oh, pine soil.
Yeah.
I don't actually know what that is, so I'm gonna give that to.
Okay, so I think it's 1-1.
Okay.
You got the fish.
Yeah. Okay. Number 3.
That was so terrible.
Here we go. Like some kind of spice?
It smells actually kind of good.
Like a curry spice? I'm gonna go with curry spice. Let's find out.
It could be in a curry.
Curry!
Oh, good job, Fiona. Dang. Pressure's on now, guys, for me to get at least. What is the score, Fiona?
What is
2-1.
Okay, so remember, if I win, I put a pie in Amanda's face. Okay, next one.
Oh, what is that?
No, I don't know if shaking the box is actually allowed.
Okay, like a pet treat. Oh!
It does say dog treats.
Okay.
So that's probably one for you.
Okay, so we're tied.
Okay, this is the decider.
This is the decider. Whoever does not guess this one correctly gets a pie in the face.
Okay, here we go. The pressure's on.
The pressure is so on. I'm actually slightly freaked out. Oh! That's a rotten egg.
I can't smell it again.
I think it's a rotten egg. I don't know.
Right.
That's just terrible. Oh yeah.
Oh no!
Fiona's
gonna get the pie in the face.
Oh my goodness. Guys, Fiona's about to get a pie in the face. I'll do this as lovingly as possible. Ready, Fiona?
I'm ready.
Close your eyes. Don't even try to open it.
Now it's time for Granny Page Turner. there? Is that... Oh, I need my spectacle. Oh, dear. Upside down. Oh, it's the VKids. Hello, VKids. Granny Page Turner here. It's great to be with you. Now, I've decided to come along on a staycation because, it's been so busy this summer, what with the Olympics and synchronized swimming and everything. So I'm staying at home for my holiday at the moment. But now, do you know what the first book in the Bible is? You do? Yes, it's Genesis, isn't it? And today we're going to be learning a story from Genesis about how God created the whole world. The whole world, dears. That's a lot to come up with, isn't it? So let's all watch the story together now.
Stories of the Bible. Creation. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was empty, formless, and dark. But the Spirit of God was there. On the first day, God said, "Let there be light." And God saw that the light was good. Then He separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day and the darkness night. On the second day, God said, "Let there be a space to separate the waters of the heavens from the waters of the earth." God called the space sky. On the third day, God said, "Let the waters beneath the sky flow together into one place, so dry ground may appear." God called the dry ground land and the waters seas, and God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let the land sprout with every sort of plant and tree." And God saw that it was good. On the fourth day, God said, "Let lights appear in the sky to separate the day from the night." God made two great lights, the sun for the day and the moon for the night. He also made the stars. God set these lights in the sky to light the earth, and God saw that it was good. On the fifth day, God said, "Let the waters swarm with fish and other life. Let the skies be filled with birds of every kind." And God saw that it was good. On the sixth day, God said, "Let the earth make every sort of animal." God made all sorts of wild animals, livestock and small animals, each able to have babies of the same kind. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let us make man in our image, to be like us." So God created man in His own image. He formed man from the dust of the ground. He breathed the breath of life into man, and a man became alive. Then He saw that the man needed a helper, so God put man into a deep sleep, and while he slept, God took one of the man's ribs. Then God made a woman from the rib and brought her to the man.
Hi!
Then God blessed them and said, "Be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth and rule over it. Rule over the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, and all the animals that scurry along the ground." Then God said, "Look, I have given you every plant throughout the earth, and all the fruit trees for your food, and I have given you every green plant as food for all the animals." Then God looked over all He had made, and He saw that it was very good. So the creation of the heavens and the earth and everything in them was done. So on the seventh day, God rested from all His work, and God blessed the seventh day and said it was holy.
Wow, Hamilton, wasn't that story amazing about how God created the whole world and everything in it, even hedgehogs? Yes, it is exciting, isn't it? But now we're going to go over to Professor Bonkers, who's going to tell us a little bit more about that story. So over to you, Professor Bonkers. Good Good morning, everyone. Professor IB Bonkers here. It's great to be with you another Sunday. Now, wasn't that an amazing story about how God created the whole world? The whole world out of nothing. Wasn't it amazing? And do you remember he created all those different things? Light and day, the sea, the land, the animals, and some people as well. And today we're thinking about how he created the light and the darkness. Because do you know, when Jesus came into the world, he was called the light of the world as well. And so this reminds me of an experiment. So we're going to create our own light and darkness in a bottle like this. And we're going to remind ourselves that God created the whole world and it was good. But we're also going to remind ourselves that Jesus is the light of the world as well. Because you know, when God created the world, it was dark, wasn't it? But then his glorious light shone in and came in and separated the darkness from the light, didn't it? So what we're going to do first, I've got a bottle here. I'm just going to fill it halfway with some water. Here we go. That's it. There we go. Actually, it's a bit too much. Put it back. That's it. Now, what I've got here is some food colouring. So I'm going to make the darkness first. Can you see? So I've got black food colouring in there and it's made it all dark, hasn't it? Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fill this bottle with some oil, okay? So let's put the oil in. I'm going to mix it all together. And then we're going to see if we can separate the darkness from the light, which is the oil. The oil is going to be our light. All right, so I've filled it with oil. I'm going to put the lid on. If you do this at home, make sure the lid's on really, really tight because we don't want oil going all over, do we? All right, we're going to shake it all up, shake up the darkness. And then we're going to watch and see if the light separates from the darkness just like it did in the creation story. And you know, when Jesus came into the world all that time later, he shone in the darkness as well. So can you see that our light is starting to separate from the darkness? Because you know, when Jesus is there, the darkness has nowhere to go, does it? Because when the light shines in the darkness has to hide. And in our creation story, God created the world and he separated the darkness from the light. So can you see our darkness is separating from the light in our bottle? So if you try that at home, do send it in to us at VKids@vintagechurchla.com so we can see how you guys have been getting on. But I'll see you very soon. Bye! Wow, what a great experiment to show us how darkness was separated from the light. And now it's time for our memory verse. So we're going to go over to Hamilton in his house to find out what the memory verse is for today. Are you there, Hamilton?
Hello, VKids. It's memory verse time. And today the verse comes from the beginning of the Bible, from Genesis 1, verse 1. And it says, "In the beginning, God made the heavens and the earth." Because that's what we've been learning about today, isn't it? That God made the whole world. And he also made you and me. But more on that very soon. Okay, bye.
Thank you for sharing that verse with us, Hamilton. And that must mean that it's time for our worship. But what do we need to do before we go for our worship? Yes, that's right, Hamilton. We need to go over to Australia to see Jenny Jogs-a-lot for our worship warm-up. Are you there, Jenny? Oh, hey guys. Jenny Jogs-a-lot here, just out here in Melbourne, Australia, dance rehearsal. Now, I'm really excited because we're doing a song today all about our Creator God, because we're learning all about how God created the whole world and he created you and me as well. So let's just go through some of the actions. So you're going to see a lot of the actions on the screen, and then we've got our big chorus which talks about the Creator God, and we're going to move our arms from side to side. Can I see you guys doing that at home? Yes, amazing. And it goes, Creator God of all the world. So we're going to move our arms in a big circle. You can really use your fingers in this one, like good jazz hands, which I love. All right, and then it says we celebrate you. So celebrate, we're going to do our arms like this. And then we say you, we're pointing to God. Amazing. But first of all, before we go into that, we need to do our worship warm-up, don't we? So we're going to do our punches from side to side. Now, what do I always say in this one? Yes, that's right. Don't stand too close to someone else in the room so that you're accidentally punching them in the face, okay? Here we go. Let's do our countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing job, you guys. Let's worship together.
You pop the freckles on my face, and all the fish that swim and all the birds that fly were made from your incredible imagination. Creator God, we're singing to the Creator God of all the world. Creator God, we celebrate you. We celebrate you. You painted stripes on every bee, and all the grass that grows and all the leaves that fall, part of your amazing plans for this creation. Creator God, we're singing to the Creator God of all the world. Creator God, we celebrate you. We celebrate you. You placed a heart in everyone, and all the music played and all the dancing done reminds us that we're made to be creative like Creator God. We're singing to the Creator God of all the world. Creator God, we celebrate you. Creator God, we're singing to the Creator God of all the world. Creator God, we celebrate you. Creator God, we're singing to the Creator God of all the world. Creator God, we celebrate you. Creator God, we're singing to the Creator God of all the world. Creator God, we celebrate you. Creator God, we're singing to the Creator God of all the world. Creator God, we celebrate you. We celebrate you. We celebrate you. We celebrate you.
Well, we have come to the end of our VKids for today, haven't we, Hamilton? But if you're with us in person, we're going to go into our craft time now. And if you're with us online, then maybe you could try that Professor Bonkers experiment with the water and the oil as well. But until next week, we look forward to seeing you very soon. Bye!